guys, this is Charlotte, and you're watching Going In Raw.
What's up, it's your girl, Sasha Banks, legit boss, and you're watching Going In Raw. You like that?
What's up? This is the most must-see WWE superstar of all time and his lovely, gorgeous wife.
Marie.
And you are going in SmackDown Live.
This is the glorious one, Bobby Roode, and you're watching Going In Raw.
Hey, friendo, Steve here.
And Larson.
And welcome back to Going In Raw, the only pro wrestling podcast you need to be listening to. It's Friday, Larson. Woo! I came to collect. I'm going to get a BLT after this. I'm very excited about that.
Yeah, you're very excited about your BLT.
Heck yeah, man.
Do I have to get a BLT too?
Nah, you can get whatever you want. It's on me. Not even going to do the company card. I'll pay for your lunch today.
Man, that's swell.
Free, gratis.
That's just...
No upper limit.
Okay.
No upper limit.
All right, well, most expensive menu item is going to be in my belly.
Yeah, man. See what kind of shots they got doling out over there at the brew pub. Friendo, meet up at brew pub 1 hour from now.
Well, more like an hour and a half. We got post-show to do too.
Oh, we got to do post-show yay or nay also. For the patrons, where you can find us at patreon.com/Steve and Larson. That's right. 5 days a week, we got a post-show. It's called post-show yay or nay. I've got a logo, kind of, for the thumbnail now.
I saw that.
It's an ever-evolving post-show. Today is very special, Larson. It's Friday. I've decided for post-show yay or nay, because there are no limits.
No rules.
I'm bringing back 10 for the win.
No laws in post-show yay or nay.
No law in post-show yay or nay. I'm bringing back 10 for the win today, man.
I mean, that could be
we got to come
legal
back.
Issue, but
we
okay.
Look, in order for anybody in Machinima to know this stuff, they got to donate to the Patreon.
You're just talking about it here on a free show.
Nobody watches this show, man. 330.
gosh.
Any of the 337 people here, any of them lawyers for Machinima? I'm bringing back 10 for the win in the post-show yay or
I
nay.
just want to, on the record here, that I did not approve of that.
Hey, man, you
Didn't
know
even run
what?
it by me.
It's for page. It's behind a paywall, so it's okay.
I came into the office today. I saw that graphic. I'm like, oh gosh, what are you doing?
Well, I came into the office today to collect, Larson. I'm here to collect.
What?
I don't
Collect
know.
what?
We listened to Leo Rush's theme song before we got started.
good
Now
theme.
it's like sugar to me. Now I'm all like hyper and
I
stuff.
can tell.
Anyways,
I can tell.
we got a packed news day today,
We
man.
do. There's some quality news today.
Ooh. I'm also gonna spend some time later on today designing some new gear for the Pro Wrestling Tees shop.
Good idea.
If you want to meet us, by the way,
Yes,
we're going to be tomorrow night
6 o'clock.
6 o'clock at the Colonial Theater. It's the memorial show for Virgil Flynn.
Mm-hmm.
Reno Scum is going to be there. All the Virgil Flynn III Productions players are going to be there.
Ezekiel Jackson.
Yeah,
He's going to be there.
Had no idea there was a connection there, but he's going to be there. And I believe, I'm not mistaken, I think Adam Mayhem's going to be there. There's not going to be a H title match there, but next week we are filming the next episode of Friendo Road, so expect big things. Wait, is it me? No, it's you.
It's definitely me.
It's you. Anyways, so yeah, we're going to be there. So if you guys want to say hi, I'm not going to have cash on hand to buy popcorn for everybody. That's only for H Championship matches. But if you want to say, hey, are you going to bring some cash to buy? Popcorn's on Larson. Just because of that look you just gave me.
I'll bring a single 20.
Okay.
I'll buy all the popcorn. That's what, 10 popcorns?
I think
All right.
if it's
First
small,
10
yeah.
friendos that approach me for popcorn.
Are you going to take them back?
Yeah.
Okay, all
I
right.
funded at least 2 purchases of popcorn last time.
I
You
know
took all
you
the
did.
credit for it.
I know. People didn't expect me to walk them back.
I
they
literally-
were just sitting there, and as a joke, they would say, "Hey, Steve, I want my popcorn." And it's like, "Well, come on
Done.
then." And they're like, "Oh, I don't want to get up." I'm like, "No, you just said it. Get up."
Yeah, there was one friend who did that too as well. He's like, I said, Steve's back buying popcorn for people. You want some popcorn?
Yeah.
No, I'm good.
Yeah.
No, free popcorn.
Just go back there.
Just get some popcorn.
Just go get some popcorn.
Get popcorn.
I got popcorn.
It's free.
Anyways,
let's do some super chats before we get to the news. Gustavo Gama, I think, saying take it off.
no, man.
No, man.
I'm here to collect, not to take it off.
Trey Saunders, $10. Happy Friday, friendos. Hope you all have a great day. I'm getting high as hell in honor of my dad's birthday today. I know he's watching down on all the friendos from heaven. Love the show. Truly, Ichiban.
Shout out to who is that? Trey Saunders.
Trey Saunders.
Shout out to Mr. Saunders.
Yep. Trey Saunders, $5 more. I also made a dank-ass peanut butter and jelly sandwich with blueberry basil jam. That sounds interesting.
Basil.
I made from scratch.
Wow.
Impressive.
He is hugely productive while high, apparently.
Yeah.
Wow. Ryan Barman, $5. At Buffalo Wild Wings after work, stopping for a quick brew and some wings. I look at my phone and Going in Raw is live. Happy payday, friendos. I came to collect, Larson. That's what we do over here, Going in Raw. We come to collect or something. Universal Jones, $2. Happy Friday. Shag, marry, or fire, because we don't talk about killing here at Going in Raw.
No.
Omega, Balor, AJ.
Ooh.
Well, Balor is the sexiest, so you'd shag him. You'd marry AJ because he's a good dad, from what we understand. And then we'd fire Kenny Omega, I guess. You got to fire Omega.
There's no good options.
I'm sorry. There's no good options.
No good options.
No good options.
Because you could also shag Omega, marry Finn.
Yeah.
But then you have to fire AJ.
No, AJ is definitely marry because he's a good dad.
I don't know. AJ,
but then Samoa Joe said that he's not a good dad. So, wow, maybe not.
So, marry Finn.
Yeah, I guess so. Kate Sullivan, $2.
I don't understand this at all.
Little bitties build cities. I don't know what that means, man.
I don't get it.
Over push, no sell jabroni. $5. Shout out to my boys Alex Guzman and Gama Gamboa. The Droogies are real.
Oh, is that a Clockwork Orange reference?
Sounds like some sort of gang warfare happening. Gary Smith, $5.
Yes. Ahoy, friendos. Just signed the lease on my first solo apartment. It got me thinking, have either of you lived by yourselves, and did you enjoy it? I did.
Oh, I loved it.
I hated it.
Really?
Like it.
Really?
No.
Oh, man. My first apartment on my own was that studio I had in Hollywood.
Yeah.
Like in actual
But you lived in
Hollywood.
the same building as a friend of ours.
Yeah, that's true.
So if you wanted to go hang out, it was just right down the hall, up a story, something like that?
Yeah. It was so much fun. We used to hang out on the rooftop and just drink.
Yeah, so that's I mean, technically you have your own space.
Yeah.
But have you ever lived in an area where you knew like in a building where you knew nobody?
Yeah. I did that in Palmdale. I did that. Here's the thing. I really enjoy my time alone.
I do too.
Yeah.
But throughout my life, up until the point where I live by myself, it was always in little amounts.
Yeah. Okay.
I never had to just sit there by myself like for hours and hours on end.
Yeah.
I get bored really easily.
Yeah.
And so towards the tail end of that lease, I wasn't at that apartment very much.
Oh yeah. If I ever had to do a bid, like in prison, I would immediately shank and then go to solitary. I'd be like, hey, send me to solitary, please. I want to do that now.
Oof.
I'd probably go crazy after like a couple hours.
You would.
But in theory, it sounds great.
Alto, $5. Who would you like to see live in concert, John Williams or Hans Zimmer? A couple of famous.
Probably John Williams.
I think Hans Zimmer busts out like a guitar and stuff.
Look, the real answer.
He makes it like a rock show. So I'm going with Hans Zimmer.
The real answer is John Tesh. Come on now.
Well, yeah.
He'd do the NBA theme.
Speaking of guitars, yes.
Yeah, dude.
You know what a guitar is?
It's a guitar keyboard.
It's the keyboard
combo.
you play like this.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Guion Halili. Hey, friendos, this is about to get nerdy. Assemble a Power Rangers team using NXT, WWE, and New Japan stars. #Mayhem is not my champion.
Hey.
I
don't really know anything about Power Rangers.
Yeah. #Walter is my champion. Speaking of NXT, let's talk about Aleister Black. No. Is that our first story?
No.
Oh, yeah. Let's talk about WWE. Unhappy with Daniel Bryan. What is it? What?
Maybe. I don't know. This sounds like speculation more than anything. Well, Dave Meltzer on a recent episode of Wrestling Observer Radio, and the following transcripts and summations are courtesy of Ringside News, said that there might be some heat between WWE and Daniel Bryan, speculating that the Miz's references to wrestling at high school gyms in their promo segment last week might be an indication that WWE is upset with Daniel Bryan because he hasn't signed a new deal with the company yet. Meltzer added, quote, "There's a lot of stuff that's really weird going on. I'll just say that."
Okay, if you have more info, just spill the beans.
I know.
Come on. There's a lot of really weird. What does that even mean? There's
I have
a
no
lot of
idea what
weird
that
stuff
means.
going on.
I mean, it seems like Daniel Bryan just wants to wrestle less.
I wonder if it's a matter of them wanting
that's
to.
too weird.
I wonder if it's a matter of them wanting to solidify. WWE wanting to put in some long-term planning, maybe. See what I did there? Maybe they want to solidify their SummerSlam plans. Miz going over or Daniel Bryan going over. You know, yay or nay on that one. And his non-committal to sign might be putting But I mean, CM Punk in a title match against John Cena signed the day of the pay-per-view.
Yeah.
At Money in the Bank 2011.
Yeah.
So yeah, I don't know. I think it's kind of silly that the whole idea of the Miz's reference to wrestling in high school gyms.
I think that's reading way too much in it. I mean, every time that someone's mentioned wrestling in bingo halls in a promo, does that mean WWE executives are upset with the person that's said to? I don't think so.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. That's supremely silly. Because it's just a natural thing for a heel in a promo against a guy who's known for having an illustrious career on the independent circuit and paying his dues that way.
To bring it up.
Yep. That's just normal.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
it's nothing new. So that's reading a lot into
that Miz was being a proxy for the WWE, saying just let it expire. Like what? That's silly.
I don't get it either. Anyways, also in this week's Wrestling Observer, Meltzer had the following to say about Daniel Bryan and his contract. Quote, regarding Bryan and his contract situation, the company has taken him off some weekend shows to lighten his schedule as he asked, and we figured they would, so they are working with him on that, but he hasn't agreed to a new deal as of this writing.
On top of that, may I ask, what was the wait, no. I mean, Daniel Bryan Miz is basically the A story on SmackDown. I'm trying to remember, were they the main event segment?
Yeah.
They were the main event segment.
Yeah.
This past week.
Oh no, sorry, no,
No,
it was
they
Charlotte.
weren't.
It was Charlotte.
Yeah.
Charlotte versus Carmella. Yeah, that was the main
that's
event.
right.
Sorry.
Yeah.
Daniel Bryan Miz was right before that.
Yeah, but they've been treating it like the A story.
Oh yeah. Yeah, they have.
They've been giving it a lot of juice, if you
Yeah.
will. So I don't know. I'm not sure how much to put in that. I'm sure that's cool though that he's been they're this is kind of interesting between Rey Mysterio evidently getting his way in signing with the WWE, but at the same time still doing All In, and on top of that, and then WWE pulling Daniel Bryan from some shows, trying to lighten his schedule. It seems like they're more willing to work with people. Maybe there's some frustration that, hey, we're doing this. Why don't you just sign?
Well, also maybe there might be some frustration where there could be people with the realization in the executive offices of WWE that they don't really have, I don't know, the same leverage that they probably used to.
Which is interesting because they have so much more money now.
I know.
But that doesn't mean a whole lot. You know, when you can go out, like, dude, give me a break. Daniel Bryan, if he opens up a big cartel shop.
Oh, my gosh.
Or a pro wrestling
he could wrestle
a pro wrestling tea shop.
75 matches a year and make a ton of money.
He could wrestle half that and make a ton of money. Are you kidding me? He's Daniel Bryan.
Yep.
So you're right. You're absolutely right. Like, the WWE, they are not the end-all, be-all. He could go to New Japan. He can go to Ring of Honor. He could start, any number of. He can just go on a Daniel Bryan world tour. He could become a promotion of his own.
Yep.
And people would come out in droves.
Yep.
Are you kidding me? So yeah, you could be right about that as well. But I don't know. It's sort of a big old whatever.
Yeah. Yeah. Speaking of something that might be more than a whatever, Aleister Black apparently got hurt at a recent NXT live event in Las Vegas.
Oh yeah, Wrestling Observer reported that. Aleister Black is out of action due to an injury that required surgery after he was crotched by Tommaso Ciampa at a house show in Las Vegas this past Saturday night. We don't have a recuperation time yet, but the TakeOver show would, at least on paper, seem awfully quick. We were only told that he would be okay, but it was quite scary when it happened.
But there's no specifics about the nature of the injury.
Well, he got crotched, so it's some sort of nut / dick
maybe. It
taint
depends,
butthole
depends if it was
injury.
if it was a low blow like that, or maybe it was a situation where he was on the top rope and got pushed off.
Yeah.
And maybe got crotched either on the top rope or turnbuckle area.
Yeah.
There's all that metal in the turnbuckle area.
Could be exposed turnbuckle to butthole, like what happened with X-Pac.
Yeah, where he tore his butthole during a match.
He tore his butthole during a match.
Yeah.
Well, I'm going to try to find that, and then
it's easy to find.
we'll watch it on
It's
post.
just on YouTube, I think.
We'll watch it on post show yay or nay today.
Okay.
For the patrons, $5 a month, and you get 5 post show yay or nays a week. And we watch a bunch of crap.
Just ridiculous stuff.
It's just stupid.
Anyways,
It's so
as I
stupid.
said, we haven't heard any specifics about the nature of the injury or recuperation time, so we don't know if he will be able to make it to his non-announced but assumed match at TakeOver.
Yeah.
And if he doesn't, that really changes the nature of the story they're probably going to have to tell there.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Sorry, I'm in the Discord right now. That's another perk. I guess it's a perk of being on the Patreon.
Yeah.
Just $1 a month, you get access to Whatever this Discord is.
Because we're only 2 weeks out from TakeOver, so I don't know, assuming there's incisions that need to heal, stitches that need to be removed.
Well, the more, and then on top of that, so...
If there's any structural damage to any part of his body, what's the healing time for that as well?
We didn't get any official announcement this week on
Mm-hmm.
NXTV. It is fairly obvious the direction of the main event, what it's going to be. A triple threat between Aleister Black, Gargano, and Ciampa. So having, filmed all that, that's kind of the sucky thing, is that they can't do anything on the fly. They just have to make an announcement, basically.
Yeah.
Or maybe do like some silly draping DDT in the back or insinuate it. Like, is he well enough? I mean, surgeries, they didn't mention surgery, did they?
Yeah.
They did mention
Yeah, that he had
surgery.
already undergone surgery.
Oh, man. TakeOver's 2 weeks away?
Yeah, 2 weeks from tomorrow.
Yeah, man. I don't know about that. Don't mess with the dick and balls area.
Well, I mean, there's no certainty that's exactly what's wrong.
Crotch. What is? Oh, crotching is when you hit the ropes, huh?
Yeah, it could be, or the top turnbuckle.
Yeah.
But it could be a situation where he was.
And how is there no video of this out there?
I know, that's what I find surprising. It could be a situation too where he was supposed to, like, he's on the top rope, gets pushed off, supposed to land, get crotched, but then maybe lost his balance or something and fell over and
hit something else.
Yeah, it could just not be a front area injury.
Yeah.
We just don't know. There's no information.
Liam Wagner seems to have confirmed something here. $2 super chat. He said his balls got twisted. I don't know. Is that true?
Well,
is that
yeah,
actually
I don't
true?
know.
I don't know. I'm looking through.
Would that require surgery though?
Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, surgery is that something else?
I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know, but it's I don't know.
Need more info.
We need more info.
No, we have no more info.
Considering this injury happened almost a week ago, it's interesting we're just hearing about it. And still no video.
Yeah, that is weird. What's going on with all this?
Is this a work? Are we getting worked?
Are we getting worked here? Do we confirmation this is a work? Hilton.
They just decide on the fly that they're going to do Gargano Ciampa for the title instead of triple threat, maybe?
No, not a chance. I don't believe that for a second. That being said, let's say he's out. What do they do? Obviously, just
they still gotta have
Ciampa
that.
Gargano.
They still got to have that story beat where Gargano has to make a choice between being a real piece of garbage and winning the belt or reclaiming his humanity and not. I think that's the story beat that needs to happen in this match, regardless who's in it.
Kind of interesting, like pulling Aleister Black into this, essentially into this feud in any ways, to try to mix it up a little bit, which I appreciate. They should do? They should get Adam Cole in the match. Have him do double duty again.
Yeah, man. And just win all the titles.
And yeah, that's the thing. Not only does he retain North American,
he wins.
It's a great way to get both titles on him.
Yeah. Yeah, great way. At this juncture, probably the only way.
Maybe it is a work just to get Adam Cole both titles.
Oh, that'd be great. And that, my friends, is
undisputed.
Let's do some super chats. Joshua Martinez, $5. How long after dating your significant others did you bring them into your wrestling nerddom? I don't think I took my wife to a show until fairly recently. I think that first NXT house show we went to is the first wrestling show she ever went to.
That could be that.
A couple years ago.
Maybe that was Lacey's too. Or no, the one that. Oh yeah, the one I didn't. Lacey didn't go to that.
Yeah, the following year.
The following year might have been her first show. I don't know, man. I made it pretty clear. Look, man, wrestling is not the only thing I'm a nerd over. I made it fairly clear early on that, I'm a nerd. The first thing the first present she got me was a DVD of the Star Trek movie.
There you go.
The first J.J. Abrams one. So she knew pretty, I was a nerd.
Yeah.
But it also worked in her favor because I fixed her Wi-Fi.
Oh.
When I started hanging out at her place, I was like, "What's going on with your internet?" And she's like, "What? What's that?" She had like a BlueBerry or a BlackBerry back then. And I was like, "What is this phone you've got here?" And this is like back in 2009. And I was like, "Why don't you do iPhone?" Because back then she used to get her nails did, right? And so doing the BlackBerry was really easy.
Yeah.
This not so much.
Yeah.
And so, but no, I told her pretty early on. Yeah, I'm a nerd.
Yeah.
But I can fix your Wi-Fi, so that's good.
So there's a trade-off there.
Yeah, exactly.
Kate Sullivan, $3. Damn, my joke didn't make sense. Hashtag embarrassment.
Yeah, they don't always hit, man. It's
Yeah,
okay.
yeah.
Mine are I'm at like a 20% batting average at best.
Linwood Ross, $10. Just found out Big Kaz
Yes, I knew we were gonna get asked
I
about
know.
this, man.
has his first indie booking about an hour and a half down the road, planning on making the trip to see him. Ellsworth and Emma. Somewhat stacked card. Your thoughts?
It is a stacked card. I looked at the poster.
Mick Foley's going to be there too.
Mick Foley's going to be there. I think isn't Haku going to be there?
Yeah.
And
The Faces of Fear.
yeah,
Yeah.
and then yeah, Big Kaz.
Kaz.
So he has been radio silent on Twitter. He has been completely, and then I guess the no compete clause
Must be up.
time
Has it been 3 months already?
it's got to be up. Can he be announced for stuff prior? So when is it? When is the actual show?
That I don't recall.
All right, hold on. I'm going to get on Big Kaz. So that he changed his name from Big Cass
Yeah.
to Big Kaz.
Kaz.
I'm assuming he consulted with a lawyer to make sure that was copacetic.
I mean, I guess I wouldn't make any assumptions.
Big Kaz. Am I following him? Where is he? Okay. Oh, here we go. Friday, September 21st. So at that point,
Oh, he's got another month.
Yeah.
Plus, yeah.
plus, yeah. So
Yeah,
at that
he's
point,
cool.
I'll definitely be 3
So
months.
I guess you can announce. You just can't actually compete.
Tommy Dreamer, Ellsworth, Hacksaw, Jim Duggan, Emma, The Faces of Fear, and Big Kaz, formerly known as Big Cass. And that's at the Spartanburg Memorial Auditorium.
Oh, is that in South Carolina?
Yes, sir. Spartanburg, South Carolina. That's big time wrestling. It's a hell of a
That's a good card.
poster. Isn't that a great
Yeah,
poster,
that's a
though?
great
The design
poster.
is
Yeah, it's
fantastic.
really
like old
good.
school.
Yeah, that's great.
They got some good design. It's good design is coming alive in wrestling these days. A lot of good design posters out there.
Yeah.
So
I mean, good for him. He's getting work, I guess.
what do you think his fee is? It's got to be $3,000 or more, right? $5,000?
No.
$10,000 for Big Kaz.
1,500.
1,500? No way. For his first show back, it's 3,000. It's got to be. I'm just speculating. I'm throwing it out there.
I don't know.
It's got to be. He's a WWE guy. This dude's gonna.
Yeah.
Who is this? Linwood's gonna drive an hour and a half to see him.
Whose fee is higher, Ellsworth or Kaz?
Oh, Kaz.
Yeah, probably.
Kaz.
I mean, just me personally, I wouldn't
I
drive
think
it.
Ellsworth fee is $1,000.
Maybe.
Could be.
Yeah. I
Maybe.
mean, personally, I wouldn't drive 20 minutes maybe to see Kaz wrestle in an independent show.
You wouldn't go to the Colonial? I'd go to the Colonial.
I mean, if there's something else there worth watching, yeah.
Big Kaz versus Adam Mayhem for H Championship.
Well, then I'd have to go.
We'd get Big Kaz on Friendo Road.
Okay.
Yeah, there you
Okay.
go. That'd be huge ratings, man.
Well, it might give us a little bit of a bump.
Friendo Roads. Bartholomew von Flavenstein, $5, just crawled out from underneath the house. What did I miss?
Talk about Daniel Bryan not getting along with WWE and Kaz.
Why is Dr. von Flavenstein underneath the house?
I don't know. Mr. Macho, $4.19, $5. My band Beyond Retaliation just got signed. Congratulations.
Nice.
My dream is to get one of our songs on a WWE game. Check us out and spread the word. That's huge.
That's awesome. Retaliation. Oh, Beyond Retaliation.
Patrick Sparks, the B-Man, $2. Wrestling Observer speculation letter.
Ooh.
Dave Meltzer.
Ooh. Mr. Dope, $2. Would Lacey Lane and Ember Moon make a nice tag team? I am not too aware of Lacey Lane. I don't know a whole lot about her. Yes. You put Lacey Lane in to Google. And it gave you the street in Galt, Lacey Lane. Who is that?
It's a thumbnail for a YouTube video, and I guess she's
John
wrestling
Cruz.
John Cruz.
That's funny.
Oh, it's Leo Rush.
There's the man of the hour right there. He's getting heckled.
Is she in the Mae Young Classic?
Maybe. You have all the names, don't you?
I did. That name sounds familiar.
It does sound familiar. I think she is. Wait, was she brought in with the same class as Deanna Prato?
Maybe. No, she's in the Mae Young Classic.
Cool. Right on.
For
Well,
sure.
so is Deanna Prato.
Well, here, there's a picture of her at the Performance Center.
There you go.
So, yeah.
Yeah, there you go. Okay. All right.
That's why the name sounds
Look
familiar.
at that. Hey, we know wrestling. Yes, sure, Mr. Dope.
Yes.
If you think, you know what? If you think so, I think so too.
We already read the question from Young Lion. Simon Drucker, $2. I guess black balls are worse than blue balls.
I've got black balls because I'm Aleister Black.
Fiend Kicks, $2, asking if the shoes showed up yet. Have you gone by the P.O. box the last couple days?
Not yesterday, but I feel like I did 2 days ago. I'll go today. I will go today. Joe Juarez, WWE seems to be scary for a man's front area. It definitely can be.
Yeah,
man.
I would say so.
Sure.
Guillaume Halili, $2, best wrestler to go on the road trip with. So someone with good stories, like the Good Brothers. Give me the club.
Yeah, the club. But all four of them.
Yeah.
I want Finn,
AJ.
Gallows, Abs.
AJ.
Alex C. in the Discord says, you do realize solitary is just a concrete box with no bed and no light.
You do realize that, right?
Yeah, as long as I got Steve, I'm all good.
All right. Iconic Bud Ryan, $2, fade to sack.
It's good. That's good.
All love. See you in the post show.
Fade to sack. Oh, we got hit with fade to sack. Oh, balls everywhere. Mamma mia.
TNA for life, $2, too sweet hearty handshake to the Good Brothers. Thank you. Jamie Lannister with 100. I don't know what denomination that is, or currency. Yeah.
No, it's rupees. Well, rubles? Is rubles
I don't know.
a thing?
I don't know what
Rubles.
Yeah.
Isn't it?
Yeah. Not really keen on seeing Ciampa and Gargano 101 again. Really hope Black will be healthy enough for TakeOver.
What if he wears like a big athletic cup?
That'd be cool.
Like a big cup, but on the outside?
Yeah. Like a metal one.
Yeah.
That's pretty metal.
Yeah, that is pretty metal. With like spikes on it and
Absolutely,
stuff?
Yeah.
Then he doesn't run. He just limps around. He goes, oh, emergency, I've got to pee. Anyways.
It's going to hurt so bad when I pee.
He really needs to get the word out if it's not his balls, because we're just sitting here talking, laughing about his dick and balls.
Well, I'm not really laughing about it. It's not funny. It's not funny.
You just made a joke about it. You literally
it's more
just made a joke.
About, like you get an injury to the front area, it might hurt when you
You
urinate.
laughed about him saying it hurts to pee. That is not a laughing
More
matter.
laughing at my poor impersonation of Aleister Black than the injury
Oh,
itself.
gotcha.
It's nothing to laugh about.
We got some news about the Mae Young Classic.
Yeah, so WWE.com today announced the final 5 competitors in this year's Mae Young Classic. Amongst the names, Rachel Ellering, daughter of Paul Ellering.
That's awesome. Can she come out there? Can she bring her dad out with her?
That'd be awesome.
My daughter has the algorithm
To win
for
the
wrestling.
Mae Young Classic.
And then, so she's with Cassius Ono.
Correct.
So I want a scenario where he asks Paul Ellering
For his blessing.
For his blessing.
Oh,
yeah.
this is all good stories.
And Paul Ellering says, "Oh no,
you do not have the algorithm
to date my daughter."
Zia Lee, who I think was in last year's Mae Young Classic, and Allison Kay,
Booyah!
formerly known as Sienna.
Very
in
excited about
Impact.
that.
Steve,
I
how
love
excited
Sienna.
are you?
All the excited. She had some like blood clots in her lungs or something.
Yeah, that's nothing to mess with.
Which took her out of action for a while. So that sucked. And then it was announced that she was not re-signed to Impact Wrestling. But lo and behold, she's going to be in the Mae Young Classic. So that's awesome
That
for
is
her.
fantastic.
And hey, maybe this will be like an audition of sorts, a tryout, if you will, for bigger things in the WWE. I hope so. I hope
think it
that's
will
the
be.
case. So and then sadly, Jazzy Gabert tweeted the following about it. As you by now might know, I will not be at the Mae Young Classic this year. The hope was high. I saw your tweets. Thank you for your support. Wishing all the fantastic girls on the tournament lots of success and most of all fun. I will be watching. That's sad. I really liked her and the crowd loved her.
Yeah.
Last year.
Yeah.
So yeah, I was really hoping they would bring her back.
I know she is back wrestling after surgery on her neck.
Yeah.
Which is why she was offered a WWE deal after the Mae Young Classic last year, but she had some herniated discs in her neck. Mm-hmm. So the offer was pulled. She had surgery. She rehabilitated enough to return to action, but I don't know if that's still an issue with WWE or what. I have no idea.
So our very own Donnie Soares here in Super Chat, $5 says, I read Black had testicular torsion. It's twisted testicles.
Yeah.
Needs surgery. Short time off though.
Huh. That's interesting that happened during the match because that's when you're what's the tube in there called?
The dick tube.
where it gets twisted up.
The vas deferens.
Well, that's part of it. It's the
When a testicle rotates, twisting the spermatic cord that brings blood to the scrotum, the reduced blood flow causes sudden and often severe pain. And this hurts to read.
Yeah.
It's most common between ages of 12 and 18, but it can occur at any age, especially when the biggest
crotched.
heel in NXT crotches you.
Ow.
When to see a doctor? Now.
When it hurts.
3 many days from now. Oh, gosh.
So I guess they have to go in there and untwist it.
Surgery is frequently needed. Let's see what it says.
Recuperation time.
Yeah, risk factors, complications, prevention. Look, it's got a little diagram. Can I put this on the show?
No.
Oh, it doesn't say.
No, yeah, scroll down some more.
What?
Diagnosis and treatment. That's what you were looking for.
This here. Diagnosis, treatment. If treatment is delayed, okay, nope. Ooh, wow. If treatment is delayed more than 12 hours from the start of the pain, there is at least a 75% chance of needing testicle removal.
I guess if the blood flow stops to it, yeah.
Start talking like this.
No, it doesn't actually happen.
Preparing for your appointment, what you can do, what to expect. It doesn't say.
All right.
It doesn't say. Well, luckily, hopefully, he didn't have to have a testicle removed. I'm half a man now. No, man, you're still good.
Oh, Adam Mayhem, $2. The champ is here. Hi, champ.
What, Walter? Where's Walter?
He's the progress champ. He's not the H champ. That's what I'm talking
One
about.
of Alabama's best friends in school is named Walter.
Oh, yeah?
So I was like, who'd you play with today? Walter. And I always think of Big G. Because Big Walter kind of looks like a baby anyways. He's kind of got like big man baby body.
Patrick Sparks, $2. Kane is mayor of Knox County starting September 1st.
Yeah, man. He won the election. Not surprising. Heavily red county, that Knox County. And we saw his, before the show.
Yeah, his acceptance speech.
We started watching his acceptance speech. And everybody seems to love Kane. That's the thing about Kane. Here's the thing. Say what you will. I don't know, much about his politics. I know he's a Republican. As long as you have good people, here's the thing. As long as you have good people that want to help people, then I think that's all that matters.
Yeah.
That's a lot of it, Yeah. I think as long as you're not trying to look out for the people who don't need help.
Well, here's the thing.
And you look out for the people who do need help.
As long as you follow through with your own convictions.
Yeah.
So long as they are true and good.
Yeah, exactly.
And you don't get wrapped up in the larger political machinery of, in this case, the Republican Party.
Yeah.
If he follows with his own convictions, again, if are true and good, then yes.
If he's good, then I'm yay.
Then fine, yeah.
Exactly. But everybody seems to think he's good. Here's the thing. If he was not good, I don't think Daniel Bryan would have been like all about helping him out because that dude is
he's super liberal.
He's like, even to the left of us, I think. So good for him. I hope he stays true and wise and good and tries to help out people who need it.
Exactly.
Right.
And don't get sucked up into the machinery.
The machinery.
The political machinery.
That's good. Shelios Cantos, 2 pounds. How long till Keith Lee goes to main roster?
Give him 6 to 8 months.
Jamie Lannister, 200 Russian rubles. To clarify, it is in fact Russian rubles.
Wasn't sure. Jay Sean Lawrence, $5. Just had all my wisdom teeth removed today. Could you guys give me some good stuff to watch on the network while out of work for the weekend?
Oh, man, yeah. So
do you still have your wisdom teeth?
No.
I do.
Really?
Yeah.
When I got them taken out, I was 19 years old.
Oh, yeah.
And they took out an extra tooth.
On accident?
No, he said there is he could count. He said there is a superfluous tooth in there.
Oh, interesting. Well, that's what wisdom teeth are. They are teeth you don't need.
But there is a 5th one.
Oh, wow.
And he said, I'm going to take that out too. And I was like,
I don't think I even got all my wisdom teeth in.
Really?
I might have one over here.
It was rough, dude.
That's
he didn't put me under.
Oh, man.
Yeah. Oof. Like brutal, right? Like medieval times.
Oof.
I was like Tom Hanks in Castaway. I almost had to do it myself.
Oof.
Brutal.
Anyways, good stuff to watch on the network. You can't go wrong with Survivor Series 98 Deadly Games.
Okay, here's the thing. There's a lot that you can't go wrong with on the network. Go deep into the vault, man.
Yeah.
Watch the very first episode of ECW.
Yeah, that's a trip.
Watch some Mid-South. Watch some Mid-Atlantic. Some WCCW. Go back to the days when half of the crowd were dullards and thought it was real. That's the most exciting stuff.
All right. No, I mean, I agree with your general point.
That half the crowd back then.
No, there's some fun stuff in the vault. Taco Dave, 210, $2. Love the new trailer. Yeah, Steve, you did a good job on that.
Thanks, man. Look, all I did was I got like a template and After Effects. Here's the thing.
You still have to navigate the user interface for After Effects.
Yeah,
That's
but
no easy
unlike the
task.
crowds from the 70s and 80s, I am not a dullard, so I can do that. Yeah, thank you very much. It was just something that was kind of I didn't like make a big deal because it was like I just wanted something better on our front page than like a 2-month-old episode of Going in Raw.
Me berating you for not drinking enough, for not having enough energy because you didn't drink enough coffee.
It always would play on that segment.
And it would
right there.
irritate the hell out of us.
Yeah,
Did it more for us than anybody else.
Exactly. If I could have released it without notifications, I would have done that.
Yeah. Will Hamaker, $5. Since Black is the king of NXT, he can wear a cod piece.
Yeah.
There you
There
go.
you go. Absolutely.
Adam Mayhem, I know you already read this, but Champ is here. Hi, Champ.
No, it's Walter. It's our champ. I'm just going to make it Walter.
You can't just do that. Mr. Unforgettable, $5 in JR's voice.
By God, that's got to be the mayor of Knox County.
Kyle O'Reilly's air guitar, $2. When are we getting the next shakeup? Maybe after
SummerSlam.
SummerSlam.
Yeah,
Well,
it's
we'll
gotta
see
be
a
post
few moves.
SummerSlam. Absolutely.
Ryan Barman, $2. Love the positivity even into the political spectrum.
Hey, man, we just want people to be cool across
Really.
the spectrum.
And that's really just our philosophy. Just be cool.
If people elect you to an office, then try to be cool to those people who elected you.
Well, try to be cool, not to just the people who elected you, but for all of your constituents.
Well, I was just speaking. Yeah, no, that's that. Yeah. For all, yeah,
Just
you're
don't
right.
be
You're
cool
right.
to
Yeah.
the percentage of people who voted you in the office.
When I said the people who, you're right. No, the people that you are now,
because you're responsible for governing.
you're representing
Everybody.
those people. So just
Yes.
be cool. I don't care what party you are. If you're cool and you be cool, then you're cool with me.
Travis Dayton, $2. Thoughts on Kane winning mayor of Knox County? Good for Kane.
I hope he's cool. Everybody seems to like him in the locker room.
Yeah.
That's, I think, good step one.
Yeah, Shelios Cantos, £2. Steve, what's your best Stone story? What do you think of that? Jamie, $2. I'm stoned at work listening to you guys.
Jamie, don't operate any heavy machinery,
No.
man. No heavy cutters, okay? Just be cool.
Be cool.
Probably when I found my tip at a restaurant while I was high, like really, really funny. And I don't know why. Like math, immediately I found funny. I just
it's
couldn't
weird.
stop laughing.
It's weird.
I'm not going to call you out for my favorite Stone stories that actually have more to do with you than me, but I'm not going to call them out here on the show. Moving on. Our kids might watch this one day, man. I want to be a good, positive influence on them.
Absolutely.
Matt Riddle.
Yeah, more on Matt Riddle going to WWE. We talked about this a bunch already. Mm-hmm. But we have new updates. Several new news organizations, including Dave Meltzer and BodySlam.net, have apparently confirmed that Matt Riddle has signed a 3-year deal with WWE. Of course, that has not been confirmed by WWE. Body Slam adds, quote, after speaking with a source associated with Riddle, it was confirmed to me that Matt Riddle has indeed signed a deal with WWE. The deal is said to be for 3 years, which is standard for most new signees. Riddle is also said to be debuting at NXT TakeOver the night before SummerSlam and will be featured in the crowd as the company's newest addition to the roster.
Oh, come on. Like, that's not news right there. Of course that's how they're going to do it.
Well, yeah.
That's not inside info right there. That sounds like they're trying to make it sound like it's inside info.
No, just
It's
once you get the
not.
idea that Matt Riddle is coming to NXT, of course that's how he's going to debut.
Yeah.
Matt Riddle is also interviewed this week by Sports Illustrated's Justin Barrasso as part of the Week in Wrestling and had the following to say about his contract situation. Quote, there is nothing official. I've talked to WWE. I've talked to the president of New Japan, and I am confident in where I stand in the world of professional wrestling. He adds later on, quote, it's not that I don't love the indies. It's just time to move on. Places like Evolve, Beyond, those were the companies that gave me an opportunity, gave me a platform, and gave me the chance to run with the ball and showcase my skills. I got to mix it up with a world array of talent. I need more substance. I need to grow. I'm a shark, and I swam in a lot of different ponds, but I'm ready for the ocean. It just depends if I'm going to the Atlantic or the Pacific.
So he's going to, like, some sort of wrestling on a barge type situation.
Well, you're taking it way too literally.
Doesn't
This isn't
know
like
if
the
he's
old-timey
gonna be-
days when you had to do stuff like fight sports in international waters so you don't get arrested.
Okay, so what are old timey? That actually happened back then?
Do you remember in Gangs in New York, they had that boxing match out in the barge in the ocean because it was
It's a really long movie.
towards the beginning. Within the first 45 minutes, I want to say.
You like that movie?
I don't know.
It feels kind of off, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Something about it feels off.
Yeah.
Like it's a stage production.
Maybe.
You made that comment about some movie. I forget what it was.
Oh, Inglorious. No. Yes, Inglorious Bastards.
I thought Gangs in New York actually did kind of feel like that. It felt like it. Gangs in New York should be a musical, but without any musical
That's
numbers.
That's kind of what it seems like.
Yeah.
Because it's this highly detailed period piece that you'd expect musical numbers. But
There's
none.
a lot of like camera movement and big crowds, and they should be dancing, but they're not.
And singing, too.
And singing, but they're not.
Yeah, there's none of that. No, it's the way, like, Inglorious Bastards, just the script is just feels very stagey.
Yeah.
And the way the movie is shot.
Oh, I could see. Yeah, I could see
at
that.
points, you know, because there's a lot of set pieces.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah. I love that movie, though.
Yeah.
Jamie Lannister, another 200 rubles. Keith Lee and Dominic Dijakovic, a.k.a. Top Notch, should put another 5-star match on at Brooklyn. Whoa. Pre-show, tape for next week's show, so it's not just the clip show and squash matches, yay or nay.
Yeah, apparently they had a 5-star match last year, Ebola. Keith Lee and Donovan Dijak.
Man, absolutely, then. I'm all for that.
Anything else to add about Matt Riddle?
No, why?
All right, just make sure before we move on.
Oh, I'm sorry. That's why I was already moving on with Super Chats.
That's what I thought.
My bad. Let's see here. Fiend Kicks, $5. With how stacked Main and NXT is with talent, who are the top-tier guys currently there that you think will never win the Universal/WWE Championship? Is Finn Balor ever going to win Universal or WWE Championship?
Better chance for WWE right now as opposed to Universal.
Yeah, I kind of agree with that.
Like if he got sent to SmackDown after SummerSlam, I'd say within a year he'd be WWE champion.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I agree with that. Adam Cole Bebe, is he going to win Universal, WWE?
Name a belt, he'll win it.
Yeah, okay. All right. My thing is this, like his ceiling is obviously carrying all the titles at once.
At the same time, yes.
Yeah, at the same time.
Yeah.
Okay, just making sure we're clear on that.
You know, across every company, too.
Yeah. Give me some top tier guys that you don't think are going to actually win. Bobby Roode.
Yeah, Bob Roode at this point.
I mean, could we even consider him a top tier?
EC3.
EC3, yeah, true. Yeah.
I can see him not ever winning any of the top titles, even though he's really good.
Yeah.
Aleister Black, he's going to be a world champion at some point.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
Ciampa probably could. I don't know about Gargano. I don't know if he'll ever get a chance to be a top champion.
Too small. Not going to happen. What about Ricochet?
Not sure.
Yeah, I know. It's weird because I'm not sure about that either. But it should be.
Oh, that should be a gimme.
Yeah.
He should just be right on par with Adam Cole in terms of winning
Ricochet said
all the
he
titles.
wanted a Finn Balor career. I think he might get it. In which case,
True.
He's gonna be the guy that. Why aren't they pushing him more?
Could be.
But he's pushed kind of strong.
Well, he said he wanted a Finn Balor path to the main roster.
Yeah.
So that means he gets all the accolades in NXT.
Well, he's also going to get all the
But then he wants
detriments.
he'll have a Ricochet push on the main roster, which is all the belts.
So he wants an Adam Cole push on main roster.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Steven Hansen, $2. Idea for rating system, 0 to all the butts in the seats.
Okay, there you go. 0, yeah, to all the butts in the seats. Jeremy Adams, $5. Since Alex Shelley's retirement. Oh, yeah, we didn't even talk about that. That's kind of, I mean, he's been around for a while.
Yeah,
though.
he has.
Did he say, I didn't even see, did he say why he's retiring? Just because he's old?
Yeah, I don't know.
It's probably hurting. Do you believe the Motor City Machine Guns should have had a run in either NXT or Main? Yeah, man. They're one of those tag teams that were always quality. They were always around, just never at the
Imagine
the
if
level.
WWE had started 205 Live 5 years prior.
Oh, yeah.
Could have seen them.
Yeah, sure. Michael Carlson, $5. I have some big meet and greets at StarCast, and Kenny Omega and Adam Mayhem are at the top of my list.
That's a great list.
Both H champion and IWGP champions are real.
Adam
if
Mayhem,
he makes it,
Adam Mayhem is elevating the H title to the level of the IWGP heavyweight
if he
champion,
makes it to
man.
StarCast with the H
That is
title,
talent elevating the
we'll
belt.
see. He's got a couple matches before then, so we'll see.
I believe in our H champion, Adam Mayhem.
Kyle O'Reilly's air guitar, $5. With how big the roster is, when will WWE start letting people go?
I don't know. I would have thought that process would have begun already.
I know, me too. Raymond Bostaff in chat here says, if Gargano's too small, then Ricochet shouldn't get the world title because he is, if not just as tall, a couple inches taller than Gargano.
Yeah, he's listed. Well, they bill him at 5'9", 190, I want to say. That's what WWE bills Ricochet as.
He looks jacked, though.
He is jacked.
Yeah. So he's 5'9", 196. Isn't Gargano like 5'7"?
Yeah, that's what someone said in chat the other day.
It's kind of a gulf between 5'9" and 5'7".
And he's a pretty slender 5'7".
And Gargano is like lean.
He's cut, but he's not jacked.
You look at Ricochet. That dude looks bigger than he probably actually is.
On Twitter, Ricochet said he can deadlift over 500 pounds.
Yeah. That's kind of a difference there. He looks like a big dude.
Yeah, and you see him do those
5'9", that's crazy though.
deadlift suplexes, people way larger than him.
Like you're taller than Ricochet, huh?
Mm-hmm, by about an inch.
Wow. That's crazy.
Roughly an inch.
Yeah.
Do we have any Twitter questions, Steve?
Oh, it's always possible.
I think that's the end of
Should
our
I
news.
check?
Yeah, we still have some show to fill out, so why not?
All right, I'll check. Let's see what people left questions. I'll go ahead.
What
and
is
do it.
that?
Juan Carlos Reneo, man, and again with his these memes. So, I don't know what any of that means.
Nor do
I'll
I.
have to go back and look at it later. I'm not answering that question. Zigzag Punch. Given his theme is done by Downstate, who do the Miz and Dolph's music? If Cody ever returns to WWE, would he still use his current entrance theme?
Probably not. I would think not.
If he could, I wouldn't see why not. If Cody comes in as sort of Cody Reborn, like with all the history that he has now under his belt, if he comes in as kind of like an elite invasion type thing, I could totally see.
Oh, maybe.
I could see that. But not if he comes in like a,
Ooh. Dalton, you guys always say that whenever a question involves Undisputed Era, the answer is Undisputed Era. So my question to you is, which faction is worse, Undisputed Era or the Oddities?
Yeah. You're not going to trick us. We're not half the crowd of dullards from the 70s and 80s watching wrestling, dude. Undisputed Era is the best.
Yeah.
So that's what we mean.
Yeah, whenever the
Don't take
answer
us too
in the
literal.
affirmative
Yeah.
is Undisputed Era, that's the correct answer.
Let's see here.
AZ Smith, if Sasha and Bayley are the first tag champions, should them losing the titles cause their feud? If they're going to have a feud.
Broken Matt says, I've heard that WWE are interested in the Lucha Brothers.
Yeah.
Do you think? Oh, so that is going around? Confirmed by you,
I think
too?
they still have 3 years on their Lucha Underground contracts.
Do you think WWE has anything for them or just want them because they're kind of getting popular?
Well, I think they want them because they're getting popular.
Yeah, they never have anything for anybody.
No.
Until they're signed, and then they wait a really long time. And
Well,
then
they go to
eventually
NXT.
They might have something for
They
them.
go to NXT and they do good stuff.
Yeah.
Wayne Maker, 2 pounds. He says, "Hello, wankers.
Hello, wankers.
How are you?"
But then he says, how are you?
Doing well, thank you.
You bell-end Wayne Maker.
Juan Guerrero Jr. with Meltzer reporting that Ticking Time Bomb will probably be out around 9 to 12 months.
Ooh.
Who do you guys think should be the one to be the focus of the junior heavyweight division? I think Ospreay is going to lighten his schedule a little bit. Well, Marty Scurll. He had that belt for a little bit.
He's safe. He doesn't mess around with his neck and stuff. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I think that's good.
Scurll will be good.
Bring it back around to Kushida.
Yeah, Kushida's always great.
Kushida. Split up Show and Yo, or have them do double duty.
They've been involved in tag matches against each other during this G1 tournament.
Yeah, it's been weird.
This is interesting. Jova assigned wrestlers to all your former jobs.
Oh wow.
So which former wrestler should work at Toys R Us?
Bailey.
All right. Delivering phone books.
Yeah. Wait, you did that?
Yeah.
Because I kind of did that. I did newspapers also. Who should deliver newspapers or phone books?
Strowman.
Yeah, okay. Well,
say-
for phone books, yeah.
Yeah.
Because he could probably like
Just chuck them and to say, get these.
yeah.
I mean, phone books is a little too much verbiage, but something like that.
Who should work at Kinko's, which is now FedEx? You're making copies. Kind of a boring.
Baron
gig.
Corbin.
Baron.
He seemed like his role of constable would involve a lot of paperwork.
Yeah. There you go. Perfect.
Nonstop player, $3. As soon as I'm old enough, I'm getting high as shit.
Oh no, man! I am not encouraging that.
No, don't do that.
I am not encouraging that.
Although, think of the Matt Chat question.
As soon as I'm old enough, what are we doing to these kids, man?
I don't know. We gotta rethink our strategy
Oh
here, man.
dear.
Don't do it. Thomas Speller, favorite cookie.
By the time he's old enough, it's probably going to be legal everywhere.
Maybe.
Except for, like, I don't know, Arkansas or...
Favorite cookie? You like Oreos.
I don't know. What do I like better, Oreos or chocolate chip?
Oatmeal raisin. That's the correct answer.
No, the raisins.
Yeah, they're great.
That's terrible. They are good.
Yeah, they are.
But they're not like chocolate chips, man. Chocolate chips are next level. Especially going, man, they took that Mrs. Fields out of the goddamn Sunrise Mall.
Oh, boy, that's just too bad, Steve. Sorry for you. Is Pretzel Maker still there? That's all I care about.
Yeah, man.
Fiend Kicks, $5. Power rank ways to keep Authors of Pain from being yelled at by Mojo in the lower mid-card locker room. They're looking really weak right now. Just throw them through a wall. Problem solved.
Okay, I'm going to throw this one to you. Joaquin Cardenas. If the Undisputed Era was a food, what food would they be?
Bone-in filet. Like a $60 bone-in filet.
There you go. That's undisputed. Oh, I love this. Tony Wood. Do you think 2K games will have a movie-style beginning like Madden for a career mode? They need to take a page even out of NBA 2K.
Yeah.
Remember Robin Stevens?
Yeah.
How he had that whole like 20-minute long cutscene?
Yeah, that was great.
Do that with WWE My Career.
Like you're sitting around waiting to get signed.
Yes,
Mr.
absolutely.
Unforgettable 6, $5. I think when Velveteen Dream debuts on Main, first feud should be Gold Dust.
No, man, I don't want to make that connection so quick. I don't want to do that because they haven't used Gold Dust properly in God knows how many decades.
Yeah.
No way, man.
Jeremy Adams, $10. Do you believe that there are any major companies that could have collaborations with WWE or other companies in order to promote both brands? He says, for example, Nike sending the Young Bucks merchandise.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, WWE already has that tap out thing, so that's kind of their deal.
Yeah, they need to upgrade that. They need to upgrade. Who does UFC have?
Reebok.
Yeah, and WWE needs something like that. At least get like
Puma.
like LA Gear.
I don't think they're around anymore. That's why I brought up Puma. Cause
British
Puma,
Knights.
Again, not around anymore. K-Swiss might be around still.
Oh, there you go.
But Puma, they're trying to get
Swatch.
into they're getting back in the basketball shoe business.
WWE, perfect.
Yeah. Puma.
That's good. I like it.
So I think Adidas and Nike are right now the realm of possibility.
Let's see here.
Waymaker 2.0, 2 pounds. Which women's wrestlers could be Steven Larson?
Oh man, I don't know. Like old people for one thing. Like somebody who's like sort of obnoxious. Like what was her ODB in because she's kind of older, obnoxious. You know, she has her own barbecue sauce too.
I know.
So I would be ODB. Who would you be? Again, old. You're fit now, so that's good. Or you're fitter, anyways.
Yeah, fitter.
Yeah.
Did ODB have any friends in Impact?
You'd be Gail Kim.
All right.
She might be too good for you. You'd be NWO Tori Wilson.
Oh dear.
Because wait, really? Is that Tori Wilson right there? Really?
Simon Drucker, $2. Baron Corbin couldn't bartend at Bennigan's like me.
He couldn't do that.
Yeah.
Is there like a sign up that says Baron Corbin's not allowed to apply here?
Maybe. Austin Luff, $279. 2018 NXT or 2016 NXT?
Let me ask you this question: which NXT is the Undisputed Era in?
2018.
Then there's your
answer is undisputed at that point.
Will Johansson, with Big Kaz making his independent debut, give some legally distinct indie names to WWE wrestlers. Give me a Randy Orton.
Randall Horton.
Randall Horton.
This is a great question to finish off on, I feel like. All right. John Cena.
Oh, okay.
John Felix.
Well, no, Big Kaz. So John Cena.
All right, there you go.
With an X. Zena.
Okay. Or John Zima.
Zima. Yeah.
AJ Styles.
Well, he was already on the knees. We got to go with.
All right.
Like the Miz, the Miss,
the Biz.
That's good. The Biz. That's good. Let's see here.
Roman Reigns.
Oh, that's a good one. Roman Gaines. Or no, the Roman Reigns.
Yeah.
Because all the S's you have to turn to
Turn to Z's, yes. What about Braun Strowman?
I don't think you're going to get better than Randall Horton. I don't know why Horton's so funny, but it is. Oh, for God's sakes.
Austin Luff just announced Nakamura versus Hardy at SummerSlam. Randall Horton will get involved in that somehow.
Where's Randall Horton?
Randall Horton needs a piece of that action.
He does.
He needs in on that match.
All right. Anyway, so we're going to get out of here. Patrons, stay tuned. We will tweet out and on the Patreon wall, of course, we'll send out a link to today's post show, yay or nay. It's coming up very soon. Let's get some music here. Hilton, thank you, Hilton, for music.
Bye, everybody.
Again, yeah, well, hold on. Before you say bye, come by tomorrow night. Colonial Theater.
Yes.
Virgil Flynn Memorial Show. Should be great. Good time. We'll talk to you guys later.
Goodbye.